and it was a rare opportunity to go to Tasmania with this ridge giving nice, clear, settled conditions all week while New South Wales got historic floods. So I convinced Phil to come with me.
It must have been 3 hours of constant battling through really, really thick scrub.
Highs and lows, extremes. So Pete was with us, but he's gone back, and now I'm joined with Phil. And I suggested that we fly towards these little hills and try and get to the air. Yeah, Phil's coming to join me after getting a low save. Sort of in the lee. Oh, check this out. Bit hard to find the place to put a tent. Phil's just over there. So 2 minutes from camp, we're trying to decide the best way to tackle this. And yeah, it'd be nice to get into the others today, but we'll see what happens. It's a bit of wind, but I'm still glad I took a dump this morning. How good's that view of the Arthurs? So this is the obvious place to go to get a bit closer to the Arthurs for a crossing. So I was sifting around this spur and there was bits of lift, but I was actually losing height. Phil came to join me and now he's landed. He's on that ridge there. Hopefully he gets back in the air soon, and I think Phil would probably regret landing. It'd be pretty amazing to get up from this low. Hopefully Phil gets in the air soon. But I have gained 500 feet both times. I just haven't landed with that height. Free ride is very tempting, even though there's a good track here. Oh, this is living! Woo-hoo-hoo! There's that rock on the spur, which I was struggling to get above earlier. So the wind's more or less coming from straight ahead. Oh yeah, this is what I came for! Woohoo! Look at that bevy spot. Not a lot of water, but maybe I'll try and take the high route on the way back that way. Old fusion lights having a good day out. Wow! It wasn't Federation Peak. Federation Peak is behind. Thought it looked a bit too close. How good is this? So I'm at base and there's clouds leading to Federation Peak. I think I'd be regretting it if I didn't give it a shot. Look at this, stunning. So I turned around before bagging it, no lift and it's getting blue. And now I'm a little tense. I know there's landings around the corner of that. Well, I failed. I didn't manage to tag the peak, but I'm feeling pretty bloody lucky. It's just such an amazing way to explore. Look at that coastal cloud slipping over the hills, and so long Federation Peak. I've made the decision now, I'm heading back. Well, I flew past this without getting a climb. Lucky I had the height. So I'm going to stay on the higher peaks. 5,000 feet, beautiful conditions, and a long way down there to my launch point. So I'm thinking what my options are tonight. I haven't heard from Phil or his intentions. Wow. Thinking about my options for tomorrow, they're all a bit silly. I've just been checking my phone and Phil is alright, he was just in really thick scrub, so he's never going to live that down, eh? I said to him, like when he's walking up the hill, mate, you got to slow down a bit, like you're wasting energy. Well, I'm having a bit of a lazy sleep in. It doesn't seem like the wind's eased much, but I think I'm about to pack up and see if I can saw this breeze off the lake. So yeah, the tent is just the best value. So my campsite's that saddle there, and I'm just sawing around, a little walk up to that antenna, which is the road end.
Yeah, so I was lying in bed last night having a PTSD about the bush and about this scrub, and I was getting closer and closer to my face, and I was freaking out.
Trying to find Tunbridge. I thought this is their best site.
So Tunbridge Tiers, some tall eucalypts, and yeah, the Western Tiers. We had to bush bash through a couple of 100 metres to get here from the hair point in the road, and there's a top landing just over there. Some cars just over there. Phil's gonna land down the bottom. These trees are so high.
Just had dinner with Jason and we're heading up the Higgs track to camp on the Button Grass Plateau and hopefully fly Nell's Bluff tomorrow. Phil should be right behind me, just getting a bit cold waiting. And tomorrow's the last day, hoping to fly down.
Yeah.
And fly out.
This is this would have to be the piece de resistance of the tour, I think. There's this hut.
Our own private cabin.
Oh, I got it. I think I got it. I think it's out, Phil. Oh, yeah. It's very civilized, isn't it? We stayed in that hut last night after walking up in the dark. Beautiful spot, Lady Lake Hut. And weren't really sure about the launch options this morning. Oh.
That launch of mine was so sketchy. I ended up on the back, up amongst the rocks. Got flung up off the ground and straight into the rocks, and I was lying on my back, looking up at the glider, and had to pull the brakes down and just drove it off the ground.
So you heard it straight from the source. Yeah, I got off first. There's kind of bushes all around, rocks all around. Got a bit of breeze and didn't spend too long actually. So Phil has offered to go land and retrieve the car, which is a bit of a walk through the forest, and said I can go XC, so might as well go before he changes his mind. Well, not only has Phil offered to retrieve, but Jason said that another local, Steve, is happy to come and sort us out if need be. He's on standby. And Phil reckons he was in wave, and it looks like some of those clouds are waves. It's cold up here. Cloud base 4,600 feet. Touching that hill over there. Bit of a push out to landings, but I can top land. There's a track there that goes down the hill. Which will be a bit of a pain to At least it's not bush bashing. Yeah, cloud base is low, wind is strong, and less wiggle room with this low performance aircraft. Sailplane country, eh? Yep, I think Phil might have been right about the wave. Well, you can see wave clouds. So it's not working for me right now, but yeah, beautiful little flight. It's a public road here and a gate. Just got a lift to Mole Creek from some friendly locals, and this is not the X-Alps. I'm just going to wait for Phil here. Beautiful. Smell of fresh grass, sound of the wind in the trees, and my boots and socks drying in the sun. Look at me, what a tourist. Yeah, so we took the scenic route back. This is Greens Beach, and it's pretty close to the River Tamar. Hot surfer, too much wind for us. Cloud Street. Inland, if you could tow in this place, you could fly far.